did it feel for you to actually play football?
It felt good. It's been a long time coming. Been injured for a while, but it felt really good to be out there, pain free, playing football.
So, did you recover maybe a little bit better than expected?
I think so. Yeah, they told me it's normally a pretty successful surgery, but I did it, and within it's like 6 months they told me max, and I came back, felt stronger, faster, bigger than I'd ever felt before in college. So I think it went really well.
Remember how soon before last season it was when you did go down?
Say that again.
How soon was it before last season when you did get injured?
I was injured before the season started last year. It was an ongoing injury from a year and a half ago that I just tried to play through, but it ultimately took me out midway through the season last year.
What's kind of the biggest thing that you feel like you guys need to do to fully turn the page from Saturday and lock in on the next 11 games?
I think we just need to watch the film, see what we can, as an O-line and unit, get better at, make those corrections, and then just go from there. Because I think we played pretty well, but just make those few little corrections and just keep moving forward.
With how the schedule plays out, does it make it easier to bounce back from an early season loss against Iowa State?
A little bit. It's just sometimes how the season goes. You win a game, lose a game, but we're just gonna try to turn the page from here, learn from it, and we get an extra bye in there, which is kind of nice. But it sucks to lose early on, but we'll learn from it and come back stronger.
You say it was still a positive experience going over there, even though you lost?
Yeah, 100%. It was awesome. I've never been to Ireland. I'm sure no one on the team really had. So it was a fun experience to go to Ireland, see what their culture's like, and learn from them.
Obviously, the offense got clicking in the second half. What kind of held you guys back a little bit in the first half?
I think it's just first game of the season. You've been going against your own defense for so long. It's the first game, just kind of feeling it out as we go. The conditions weren't obviously great, which didn't help us too much, but I think after a couple drives, we finally started clicking.
How slippery was the field out there?
It got pretty slippery there in the first quarter. It started raining pretty good. For us as the linemen, it wasn't terrible. The field was pretty nice, so we weren't slipping too much, but I can't speak for the receivers, but gloves were wet, the ball was soaked, so it was pretty bad.
Obviously, it's something that you guys are going to adjust as it goes on. This is the first game with a lot of new pieces all together on the line. How tough is that, especially communication-wise, to kind of get that system rolling?
It's different just because we had a couple transfers come in and just new pieces kind of everywhere. But, that's what camp's for. We kind of rolled a bunch of different people around at different spots during camp, and we had a little longer of a camp. So I think that aspect helped us a good amount. And I think we, as an O-line, bonded really well and have pretty good communication so far. And I think we just need to keep growing with that.
I was going to say, what do you think the offensive line learned the most from that game?
Just to keep fighting, we were down at some points and we just never held our heads, just keep fighting, keep grinding. And I just think we learned about ourselves that we can dig deep and do what we need to do in times of disbelief, but we can keep our heads high, keep going, keep fighting no matter what. And I think we learned that us five together can get the offense going and keep the offense just going.